principle number 5 of pricing. Flexibility in getting early customers. Not just with regard to the types of customers, but as we think about the first customers, how do we get them on board? We're making the best guess we can with pricing, but what we're not going to do is give the product away. What we are going to do is look for those key lighthouse customers. Lighthouse in the sense that people look to them and they guide them to where they go.
Meaning that if people know that this customer buys from you, that's a sign to them that your product is trustworthy.
Absolutely. Let me give you an example. I used to work in the utilities industry in the United States a long time ago. And there were 3 key customers that everybody looked to. There was Brooklyn Union Gas, there was Duke Power and Lighting, and there was SoCal Edison. They generally adopted new technology before other people. And so winning those customers over was very, very important. So some might say, well, then let's give them the product. No, 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 no. We don't give people products because we create value. We want to see that commitment from them. What we might do is give them a temporary discount on the first products because our product isn't mature yet. You know, people want to see the product de-risked. So we might have to give them special conditions to do that. And we might have to say, in return, we're asking you to do the following things.
But what if it becomes well known that you're offering these discounts and everybody else will expect it from you?
Excellent question. So what we do is you form these early agreements as kind of partnerships. And what you say is, we're giving you a discount and we're helping to develop products that you want and giving you some extra support. In return, what we ask from you is that you will provide us a reference when our product works. You will provide an on-site webinar or seminar or workshop for other people in the industry who are interested. And you will provide us, with long-term commitments. So there's a negotiation that goes on these original ones where you're flexible, and then one of the last conditions to yours is this will all be confidential. So along another customer comes and says, geez, is this the best price? And you say, it's the best price for someone just buying products. The early deals that you did were kind of partnership agreements where there were a lot of terms in it. So if someone's just buying straight product, you want to be very careful about discounting that, because as we said up front, discounting flows right through to your bottom line in a very powerful way, magnified way.
Yeah. Is it a good idea to also try and get the lighthouse customers on your board of advisors?
Yeah, and this is another good point. That could be part of it. You want to have a customer advisory board of influential people in the industry. What that does is it gives you a very clear voice of the customer right into your company. It also gives you a seal of approval that these people are lined up behind you. And as we talked about lighthouse customers, that will instantly give you credibility throughout the entire industry. And that's very, very valuable to you. So again, you have the voice of the customer feeding you to continually improve your product, but you also have the seal of approval to other people. So in this case, this principle about being flexible with early customers is important to understand. Later on, you're going to get to a more deterministic way. That is a more set way to have your pricing. But early on, be flexible and include many different things. And as Ardeen mentioned, confidentiality is certainly one of those clauses, because you don't want out in the marketplace that you're discounting heavily, even though you might have to do that at the beginning to get customers. But what we will not do is give the product away, because if you give it away, customers don't value it and they don't take it seriously. So let them know that this is the price, but you're giving them a good deal, and then wrap it with an agreement that protects that with confidentiality, but it also makes it more of a partnership between you and them.